What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Today we're going to be featuring the Ocarina of Time Randomizer weekly race. On comms, we have Hollow Logic and Melqui. Our trackers are going to be Shy and Lady Draco. I'm going to hand it over to the comms team. Hope you all have a great time. Good luck and have fun to the runners.
Hey everyone! Happy Sunday, happy time zone. We are here with another EU Weekly. Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
I'm doing alright. My coffee is starting to kick in. Yes, hello NASA. I am doing comms today. We have a couple fabulous runners on Restream today, Yoshizor and Daredevin. Starting with Requiem, which means a free song. Starting with the Forest Medallion, which means a free song.
They're just gonna have all of the utility or all of the movement really early. It's gonna make for some really entertaining routing decisions, I would hope.
Yeah, you say that, and then they're gonna end up with, like, Song of Time and Epona as the two free songs.
I mean, I can hope it's gonna be better than that. I wouldn't expect it, but I can hope.
Let's split it, like, one shitty child song and then an okay warp song, like Minuet. I say okay, but, like, Minuet is the greatest.
Alright, let's see what our med layout looks like here.
And Shadow.
Water.
Spirit.
Spirit Forest.
And Jabu.
Alright.
Yeah, that's not the worst. Not the best. Let's see. Hey, there's Minuet. Let's go. Another free song.
More songs!
More songs!
Show me Bolero. Show me Bolero, come on.
Nah. Song of Time, and I'm gonna say Sarias. So we get Temple of Time. Oh, Storms! Ooh.
Storm.
Okay, Storms is a nice one. What song checks are free with Forest Medallion? Okay, so Forest Medallion gives you the Prelude song, which gave us Minuet today. And then Requiem gives us this song check out at Desert Colossus, where you would usually get. Alright, I got both of them right!
You said Sarias.
I mean, no, I said Song of Time first.
You did.
In my first example. Alright, GTG Center Chest is dead.
Desert
Colossus.
To Bongo?
Uh-oh.
Like that already.
I didn't take a close look at the arch, but
It was a heart piece. Or not piece, but like a recovery heart.
yeah. Domain to Phantom Ganon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm already all here for this. This sounds awful, and I love it.
Chicken's dead, Valley dead. Jabu Jabu is Deku Tree. Okay, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Not in a huge rush to find that letter then.
I mean, are we ever?
I mean, sometimes.
We never want to be, though.
We never want to be. Okay, real talk. How do you feel about this heart texture? Because I think it's silly.
I mean, it changes so very little. There's such a large chance that I'm not opening those chests after 4 or 5 hearts if I can't find a Goron tunic that... I mean... Yeah, it does almost nothing.
Yeah, I think it looks like ice cream. Like, it makes me think of ice cream when I see it.
Why do you have to say that? Now I'm going to think of that every
Exactly.
single time. Now on.
It does make it easier to look for chews. Put chews in big chests. That is my propaganda for today, everyone.
Oh, gosh.
And Spirit Temple to Morpha. Which I know Yoshi read earlier, but...
I mean, all fairly, normal hints, nothing too bad and out there. The Desert Colossus to Bongo with Song of Time being the only thing we found there so far is maybe a little uncomfortable.
Okay, Graveyard to Twin River. Okay, I'm a little concerned about how kind this seed is making these path hints accessible. What are our stones again?
Stones were Deku Dodongo Fire.
Okay, this is definitely 80 for ZL. I'm sorry, like, that's...
You're mean, I love it.
I think this is being too kind.
No, not too kind, not yet. Or there's ZL right there.
There's ZL right there. Great. The reverse com curse.
This is doing a big concern, though. What's going on, Seed? You can't be this nice to us, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Frogs 2, unfortunately dead. No one's gonna do it for a stick.
No.
I don't even think it was an upgrade. I think it was just a single stick.
Sounds on par, doesn't it?
And so Painapple, yeah, as was mentioned, essentially we have dungeon entrance rando on. That's the major change here from the S6 settings you might be used to. So you'll also see some like additional hints. Look away, Hollow. Look away. Devin buying a shield. Let's go.
I don't care if I'm remembered for being on the wrong side of history. I understand.
Oh no.
Ooh. Yoshi being trolled here.
Buy a shield and don't equip it is my move. Just forget entirely and then find mirror shield five checks later. Alright, so I think the interesting thing here is there is no actual next step that you take. Like, alright, bomb bag. Normally you're like, alright, I'm running up, I'm doing Dodongo's Cavern.
But with it, I mean, it's still good density.
But it might not be Dodongo's Cavern.
No, this is true, though. You still go check your entrances at least.
Yes, you definitely want that information. And there's checks along the way that you can do, especially with storms. But with Valley being foolish as well. I don't know. I think we're gonna see like sub 10-minute child.
I could see it. Like, if we don't catch something silly like a hook shot here to make it worth it to go up to DMC, a sub 10-minute child would make a lot of sense.
Yep. One thing that I would want to do before going child, I know it's an extra requiem out there, but I would want to go check that fairy fountain and find out what exactly my path out there is, because if it's Song of Time, like...
River chest in or right maze in GTG.
Yeah, you're like, what is my path here? Could get real scary. And yeah, Vanilla Suns. Yoshizor opting to Death Warp out of here.
Gonna go play that Sun Song in another grave and see if that might be the path, but like chat said, that bomb bag pretty comfortably will fulfill a Twin Robo path if we don't find anything else here.
Yep, yep. Even though you might not think of Spirit as hard bomb locked, it is. And yes, Storms is going to be on the minuet check. Yoshizor should end up doing that before age changing. Oh no, Devin.
It is indeed just going to be the bomb bag, it looks like.
Yep.
Unless we've got something in the Composer's Grave, torches.
Yep, torches or Dompe digging. There's a couple options left.
True. Dompe digging. I always forget he exists. Maybe that's why I lose so much.
Oh no. Dompe being really rude to Devin. Just kind of sneaky sniping.
I've been rude to both of them. Got both of them once or twice.
Be interested to see what kind of additional textures come out.
I'm curious to see.
Oh, look away, Hollow. Team buying a shield winning restream today.
It is too early in the morning to hurt my heart this much.
Yoshizor immediately equipping it too. And half off. Pretty nice discount.
Alright.
Okay, not doing skulls.
Let's see what we've got inside. Oh. I was gonna say.
There we go, there we go.
I'm gonna look inside. Don't tease me like this.
Was that Furor's Wind on top of DC? Ooh. Okay.
And when we've got a Song of Time path, very likely this is really good.
Yeah, this is good. And also, like, I'm sorry, having a shield when you come in here is nice.
Nah.
Necessary? No. Nice? Absolutely.
Get down from there. Get down from there.
There we go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's see what's up here on right-hand side. That's key, I think.
Just key logic for center of the maze for something dumb.
Yeah. No, it was hinted dead.
Oh, that's right.
So it could be key logic for something in the maze, but it's more likely we're just gonna find an item chilling on right side here. Nope. 3 keys. Oh, okay. Well, if there's anything in the maze now. Yeah, one of the links is using the 3D model.
Models are just one of the coolest things we've had come out in a while, and I'm loving them.
I know, the models are so fun, but I'm like, I wish I had the skill to make one, because there are characters that I'm like, I would love to play as this. Like, when are we getting a giant-ass Gundam Link?
Oh my god.
Like, let me play as Death Scythe, please. Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone have the skills and the know-how to do that?
So, I'm guessing we got a full peek on the maze there that I was not able to see very well, and that was nothing?
I don't think I saw anything, yeah.
This Song of Time has me infinitely more concerned.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping there's just something in the fairy fountain.
I know, because otherwise it's like, alright, you gotta go into water anyway. But...
I mean, you're gonna be happy. I want to play as the Bombchu Bowling Alley girl. That's good. I would love to see that. I would love
that'd be super funny. But, like, are you asleep the whole time?
I mean, I feel like I am.
Epion was an amazingly badass Gundam. NASA, don't get me wrong. I was personally a Hiro Yui fangirl when I was, you know, a preteen and teenager. Because of course, classic angsty boy eating himself out of giant mechs. It's great. But Death Scythe just has such a good ring to it that... Yeah, Catra is very interesting. Poor Catra. Okay, on topic though. We will not go into Gundam Wing too much today, folks. Did you ever watch Gundam Wing, Paulo?
Oh yeah, it's been a long time. I will fully admit it's been a long time.
Jimbo, we have seen 0 skull hints.
Maybe that's how the seed's being rooted. It's gonna bury every single skull hint super deep, and all of them are...
Hey, there was one. Forty's dead.
Commentator curse.
Yeah. Sorry. I think Link's Gundam would definitely be in the shape of Nibiru. Giant Nibiru. Well, Fierce Deity would also be a good shout.
So at the moment we got Devin retracing the steps we've already watched Yoshi take.
Yeah, Yoshi opted not to do hookless GTG. I am not sure if he just isn't comfortable with it. I do... Okay. Yep. It's like, I'm not sure if Devin's gonna do it. I couldn't tell what was on the volcano there. Oh no, Yoshi!
Yay, lose your jump. I love it.
Yeah, sometimes Link's just rude like that.
Yeah, I'm rather unfortunately used to that. I don't love it, but it
I
does.
know. I've taken to like rolling times when I normally wouldn't, just to get Link to actually jump off ledges. This could be pretty tight for Yoshi. I think it'll be fine, but... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Bottom of the well is foolish. Okay, Kokiri sword.
I mean, yay?
I mean, we might need the entrance.
Oh, that's right. Yoshi did not think to check that Storm's Grotto. That might be really bad.
Yeah.
That might be really bad.
Yeah, I mean, Yoshi could be planning to just drop down from here and check it before going through Lost Woods. I don't think we need to panic yet. Yoshi picked up storms, didn't he?
I'm not certain. It's
It's marked.
it's no longer marked.
Oh, okay. That would explain it. Oh, yeah, because it's on Minuet. Yep. Thanks, chat. Well, that's fine. You can do that as child, too, so...
Back of the graveyard is indeed Shadow Temple, so we have Vanilla Shadow.
Love that.
Is this even rando? Come on. Oh, there's
He's dead.
I'm still waiting for what the left turn seed is going to make us make at some point, because it has been entirely too kind so far.
It has been too kind. We don't have an Ocarina of Time hint yet. There is still a chance we'll see Adult Deku and Child Dodongo, but they are both stones today.
No, Deku Tree was inside of Jabu, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right. Deku is in fact hinted to be in Jabu.
OoT is Epona's. There is very little chance that we actually need that. We'll just reverse Wastelands unless it's HBA or...
Yeah, HB is the only thing that can hard force that.
The small child is being a pain today.
Yeah.
He's gonna be really sad when he goes back to Temple of Time and gets Minuet on Temple of Time after doing this.
Well, Yoshi picked up Minuet, I thought. I thought they both did.
Yoshi ran up, checked the pedestal, and immediately played Requiem.
Oh, this makes so much more sense. I'm gonna just look at Yoshi's personal tracker here. No offense to our tracker, but apparently we all just assumed they did things.
Oh. Immediate Requiem from the pedestal. Possibly just didn't think, oh, I've got Forest Med, let's get the free song. Was just like,
yeah,
no,
what song could it possibly be that would help me?
Yeah.
Remember to pick up your free songs.
Never. You can't make me.
You're gonna have a real tough time in Triforce Blitz if you don't pick up those free songs.
No, I'm doing fine, I promise. I'm doing
fine. Everything's great. Nothing is real and it can't hurt me. Wee!
Run through me. Devin being really aggressive on getting these hints.
Yep. Big Goron dead. I mean, with the information the hints have already given us, I don't blame him.
No, I mean, absolutely not.
Like, it's a lot of good info.
Gotta take the heart container. Just gotta.
Yeah, take the free heart containers. Oh, I'm sorry, NASA. It happens sometimes. Every other seed chickens is hinted dead. It's just tragic.
Nah, Anju can go find them herself.
Yeah, she just gets goosebumps. Come on. Suck it up. Hey, allergies are dangerous. But whoever translated her text, instead of saying hives, said goosebumps. So she's fine. You can also see her later, like, juggling chickens.
Yep, she juggles them during the final
During
credits.
the credits. Let's go, Mask Head. Alright, Seed. You've given us very little.
A lot of information, though.
A lot of information.
Not all of it happy information, but...
Alright. Nighttime. Doesn't really matter. We have Sun Song, but you can do a couple checks here. Devin has plenty of money to do all of the market checks. And yes, froggies? Froggles? This is cool.
Okay, there's the minuet. Should have just done this earlier. Oops.
Alright. Will Bombchu Bowling have our answers?
Never.
I would just save here and scum all of this if it's nothing. Keep that money. You don't really need it, but...
I mean, I'd be worried about where you save quit to when you want to try and get Epona's check out of the way.
Yeah, but you got Minuet. It's fine. Man, Bombchu Bowling. Where's the stuff?
I think we're finding out very quickly how the seed has decided to be evil.
There's like 40 major items in this game, and there's nothing.
Here's all the information you could ever want, and nothing to do with it.
But will we give you anything to do with it? No.
The scale is nice for getting into Zora's domain.
Yeah, scale's nice.
We already
and that's why I'm like, you have Minuet, you have a scale, getting to Lake. Oh, a vanilla slingshot. All right. Well.
Siege is going bad because both runners purchased their shields. I can get behind that logic.
5 bombs. Devin. Do you just, like, go into Jabu and see if it's Vanilla Rang?
We had that seed that it was expected, like, you had to get Bolero to get into Jabu to get your... to get Rudo's letter on the boomerang.
Yeah.
I remember that seed. That seed broke so many people.
Yeah, it feels bad. Going into Jabu feels bad. When you don't have Boomerang. I mean, it feels bad anyway, because Jabu is a terrible dungeon, but...
Like, if I were one of the runners and I had found Jabu right there, I probably would have done Rang Chest while I'm there, just because, if nothing else, it's still faster to move Rudo around as an adult, because you can just jump up the ledges. And... God, the last thing I want is another seed where Boomerang Chest locks the whole seed, and I hate my life.
Yeah. Alright, Devin not going for Castle 2, so... Yoshi playing Sun Song again. Maybe just accidentally playing it instead of ZL, by the looks of it. You alright? I'm sorry, that was to my dog.
See? It's ER, you always do boomerang chest. I mean, you gotta move her up there eventually anyway, as long as it's a medallion, which it is. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, see? See?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy, at least not for this.
No,
There are
I
many
don't
other
think
things
so.
to check that box.
Yeah. I don't know that it's worth your time when you first get in there, but they did know it was a medallion, so there's some merit to it. Devin...
I love the pink arm. I love it.
Devin, did you... Oh, yeah. This makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Devin was very low on bombs, so...
Farming up more rupees. It's the chain hop game.
Farming for money.
And synchronized Grotto of Destiny.
Let's see if it has an item for us today. No.
And it tells us nothing.
Okay. Prelude. So that is behind Water and Spirit.
Not what I would call the most important song to go get. Would be nice, but...
Yeah. That's a good question. Who's hiding their money up there? Who is Link stealing that money from?
Not the best hiding place, apparently. Though, I mean, with all the Zelda games encompassed, I don't believe there's a good hiding place for money when it comes to this child.
No. If there is money, Link will find it. Yeah, the owl hides it there. Link might need lunch later. Here's some money.
Starting to question where all these items have been hidden.
Yeah, I would not be terribly surprised. Okay, here's a like very serious question. You go into Deku Tree and it's King Dodongo, and it's Dodongo's Cavern. Are you doing child DC, or are you coming back as adult? Because it probably equals out on the time investment.
I personally would probably do it as child.
Yeah, I mean, you have Slingshot, so like it gave you the kit to do child DC today at least, which was kind. Serenade. Oh.
I've just done enough RSL where child Dodongos was required that I'm comfortable enough doing it where I'm just like, this is nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily about the comfort level so much as the is it losing you time?
Yeah.
To do it versus coming back. And Vanilla Sarias. Nehru's there in the silo. Yep, neither runner choosing to Zooter safely. I think that's the right call.
Yeah.
It's slow to get back there.
Wolfo's chasing you out. I love it.
Yeah.
Of note, Yoshi still has not gotten the K-Sword out of the DMT Storms Grotto, so...
Yeah, I think Yoshizor definitely ends up going into Child Goron City first here. It's full clearable. I would expect Devin to do the same, but can just pop back out and go do Deku from there. Whereas Yoshi will hopefully go check DMT Storms while doing...
Open Deku. I always forget that it's Open Deku right now.
Haunted Wasteland is our last foolish hint.
Oh yay. Such a good foolish to have.
Thanks, game.
Uh-huh.
Had to balance out bottom of the well somehow.
I was in such a rush to AD just to get that Haunted Wasteland check, and you went and ruined it, thanks.
Hey, bombs, let's go. Yeah, sometimes the Kokiri sword actually has logical implications that aren't just for accessing Deku.
Those are always the best.
Right. So, like, if our child spawn is on the far side of Gerudo Valley, there's a chance that we're expected to fight the guard. Especially with Epona being behind Ocarina of Time. So, like, if Fire Temple were in the GTG entrance, for example.
Yep, we could be logically expected to fight the guard as a child to lower the bridge so that the adult could get over there without Eponas.
Yep. And yeah, as Chad is saying, Kokiri sword is not logically required for Dead Hand.
It can also have implications in Water Temple as well. That one's my favorite. That is my favorite. I'm sad. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, nope. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm sad I didn't get to see that this month. I was really hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mirror Shield. Nice. Yoshi did not crawl in there yet. That is required.
I don't see Yoshi skipping that. But...
No, agreed. And 30 is dead. So Daredevil doing a nice little lineup here. When you turn around, you can just hop over and you'll... Oh, no. Missed it just a little.
Hello, Spirit.
Alright, so... This is a thing we're required to do.
Yep. And I mean, you've got a slingshot. You might as well just knock out Child Spirit while you're standing here anyway.
Absolutely. And equipping that Hylian shield so you're not in danger of losing your Deku shield.
Yeah. Definitely the right way to go.
Yep. Now the real question, can we do any of Spirit here? Or are we just going to be immediately adult locked out?
Nope.
That is currently the only item that we have seen out at Colossus. Well, Song.
Yeah, we're currently mildly concerned about that as well. I'm more...
Oh, 2 keys.
Excited to see how this is going to pan out because I really want to know.
Yeah, we have not seen the Fountain Fairy yet, or the Fairy Fountain out there yet, so there is a chance that that's it. Alright, here's Devin doing Child Goron City. As I mentioned, this is full clearable, so it's good to get this done while you're here. Yeah, 2 keys on child side here.
Gonna get a quick spirit climb. I love Child Spirit.
Yeah, I would do all of Child Spirit here, knowing that you can climb.
Absolutely.
Ew.
I missed it. What was it?
Lens.
Oh, no, no, we don't like that here.
So we already have Requiem. So crossing logic is not a thing. We have no reason to believe that that is significant other than it's one of 5 items we found? 6 items?
Treasure chest game. Treasure chest
game. Treasure chest game. Dang, all these keys in Spirit.
Devin getting a little trolled here.
Yep.
There we go.
I think it's too late.
There it is.
So Devin has not played much in the last few months, and this is one of those, like, it starts to show in things like this, where this is harder than it looks. Like, if you remember playing this as a child, like, raging. There we go, that should be okay. Oh no! He missed!
Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Child climb for first hook shot. Ooh. Gotta love it.
Yeah, that is still not in logic yet, though.
And it was too early, actually, this time. And here come the flicks again, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, pick up all those bombs. Sometimes I do that just for the bombs. It's like, I'll take some free bombs. Sounds good. And another item in here. So I don't think I saw either runner peek the hand. It is big in vanilla, so it would have like a large chest there, and you would be able to see the texture.
That looks good, maybe a little... Okay, that looked good. That should be good, finally. Oh, and for strength, too.
So we just found long shot.
Yeah. Oh no, I was ignoring that.
And a strength. Alrighty then. Well, we are not required to fight the card with Kokiri's sword. Well,
That's your takeaway.
That's not necessarily true, actually, because both of those are still magic locked.
I mean, we're not key locked though, are we? At least not yet. I mean, we're not like, Depends if this is a key, it might be. Okay, so yeah. We are now officially, because we're long shot locked from all 5 keys.
Yep.
That is the dumbest thing I've seen in a
So,
long time.
super magic locked.
Uh-huh.
And Yoshi's are also taking advantage of a fun little mechanic there, just jumping down into Colossus, because even though the entrance is Jabu... Alright, what do we got? Please be something for Bongo, so it's not Song of Time.
Please don't be something for Bongo, so it is Song of Time. Yes!
Oh no! No, Yoshi! Go do Jabu! Yoshi, go do Jabu! Alright, so, GTG was basically a complete bust when it came to Song of Time. So the only other option there is Toilet. We have not seen Water Temple yet. We know Shadow is vanilla. The entrance is vanilla. Hey, Tannerin. Welcome in. We have Song of Time Path to Bongo. No. Highest Goron should just be enabled as a trick, as far as I am aware.
Yeah, like I was... we are actually logically magic locked because the 5th key on the right hand is long shot locked and long shot is magic locked. Oh yeah, it's cyclical, like one locks the other, locks the other.
Yeah. The map chest can be in logic with sticks, if you have all 5 keys. So the fact that that hook locks the 5th key, it is inherently magic locked anyway, but the other one is always magic locked. Oh no, because you can collect the...
But that's again 5 key.
But it's still 5 keys, yeah, so...
Yep.
Alright, so, Devin making the same choice here. Let's see if he climbs.
Oh, I really hope for his sake he climbs.
Yeah. Bailing out of here without those hook shots would be very unfortunate. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised to find it in Domain here. Domain... Is it Domain that's path to PG?
Yes, but I mean... Oh, man. So we've seen the strength. We've seen the hook shot. But we don't know where Forest Temple is yet.
Yeah. And we need magic and fire.
It's just gonna be fire arrows here, and we're all gonna lose our minds.
So it could very well be fire arrows here, and it's all just for that hook shot. But I would not be too surprised to find magic.
I wouldn't be shocked to find magic. I'm just really hopeful that the seed's finally gonna show its teeth and be really mean.
I mean, I think it's already pretty mean. Devin is opting to climb here.
Oh, good. With this being a path to Morpho location, there's just such a high likelihood your hook shot's here. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Chicken. Oh. Kokiri Forest to Baronade.
Mirror Shield?
Mm-hmm.
Or Zora Tunic?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
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 Both of those are just the greatest of gifts. Fantastic.
That's disgusting. Yeah. Love it. It's great.
You sound thrilled.
I'm so
Why
happy.
are you...
So
you
happy.
should be. You're not playing this. You can
I am. Yeah. Yeah. Take that heart container. Absolutely. Yeah. I said before this, I didn't realize that the weekly settings were changing next week, and I haven't had a chance to actually play one of these yet. So I made a joke that I wouldn't be doing comms today. I'd be playing, and I would have forfeited, most certainly.
And I would have forfeited. I got to play 2 of these. I am very glad this was not one of them.
Yeah, I'm curious if Devin also goes to fight the Iron Knuckle. I think you want that info, right? Is this a key?
I mean, knowing it's a big chest, I would just jump down and peek it from the bottom. But at the same time, like, that just risks... Oh, look, it is something I could have used.
Yeah.
Enjoy the wonderful information there, Devin.
Right.
Turns around, shield flicks at the chest, continues on his way.
Okay, yeah. So Devin is saving here so he can preserve this key, because using this key is why Spirit Key logic exists. Don't die, Devin, please.
This is why. No other good reason. No other 100 reason document.
No. It's this why. This is why. This door right here.
Yep.
And so you don't want to, like, spend a key to get a key, because you can just long shot over to this chest. So, like, he's just here for info. Are you jumping down, Devin?
I was gonna say, I personally would just grab the key, jump down, and confirm your bongo path this longer time, like we all already know.
Yep.
But that's not gonna be us today, apparently.
No.
Oh,
Which,
are we?
I get.
So this is probably gonna be a domain play to follow that path up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Heaps! Welcome in. Oh.
Uh-oh. We already have a second strength in logic.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No, that's not logical strength 1. Goron City spinning pot is strength as well, and we're completely comfortable getting that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's 2 strengths.
Oh.
Alright. I wasn't expecting to see those here.
No, we have no idea where Forest Temple is yet. But
okay.
Where would Strength 2 or Hover Boots put Forest Temple in this scenario?
Fire.
We have Long Shot, though.
But our magic could be in fire.
Oh, Lord, you're not wrong. We could be completely locked in the Forest Temple.
We could be completely locked. Need to get magic.
In Forest Temple behind the hub. Oh my god.
Behind the hovers.
This is phenomenal. I love everything about this.
This is trash. This is bad.
Do you see the difference in the comms here, everyone? I love it. And Mel, I'm gonna guess you're not such a big fan.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
Okay, good.
When they said they were doing Dungeon ER, I, like, did a little, like, happy dance clap. I was so excited, because I love Dungeon ER. I think it's really interesting, and I think that it just adds a little bit of spiciness that, really differentiates it from S6. Not that S6 seeds aren't equally spicy, but it's just something different, and it makes you think about the game a little differently.
S6 seeds are only spicy because the bot has gotten bored and has decided to start throwing everything against the wall to torture the runners.
Yeah, the bot is like, I'll show you. Yeah, so let's talk plays here. What plays make sense? Yoshizor probably going to be doing South Field here.
Oh, what plays make sense off from everything we have available to us?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd just be rushing the rest of my dungeon entrances, to be totally honest. Like, what isn't fire? I would skip over King Zora and find out what's in ice. I would go check GTG.
Oh yeah. I like 100% agree. I think getting your dungeon entrances out of the way to try and make sense of some of this kind of strange logic would be really useful.
Yeah.
Because Song of Time to Bongo.
Yeah, Song of Time to Bongo with a vanilla shadow entrance. And we have hovers.
I mean, Din's Song of Time locked?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how? Where?
Someone ping Dastar, please, because Din's in toilet becoming more and more likely.
Oh, trust me, that crossed my mind a bit ago, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's also whatever locked Nocturne.
Which right now, we're looking at Bolero or Serenade checks, I believe. Being the most likely, because we already know Burning Kakariko is dead, we already know OoT is dead. I think those are the only two song checks we have left are Bolero and Serenade checks for Nocturne.
Yes. You are correct. There's hovers for Devin. Who... I think it's unlikely now that Yoshizor ends up doing Child Goron City, and I think that Strength 2 is going to be kind of a big advantage for Devin here. Because, like, he can go beat Spirit.
Watch 10 Skulls have Strength 3.
Ew.
We got 10 right here on Yoshizor's side. Watch it, come on.
No.
Show me Silver's right here on Yoshi's side. I mean, I was hopeful, but...
Bring in blue fire arrows. Please. Please. It's so good.
I love blue fire arrows. They do almost nothing.
So great, though.
They are.
Alright. And we will see Dampe digging, so, I mean, this is a good shout for this to have something. It's nothing.
Or not. Are we gonna do... Oh, we're not gonna do flame storage for Composer's Grave to confirm the graveyard path? I'm so hopeful.
Alright, Devin's skipping the open grotto. I mean, you can do it as a doll. And it was just a bottle, but, like, bottle's a bottle.
Oh, we got an adult play coming from Devin, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Yeah.
Not to say that there is a right or a wrong call, but I personally think pushing the rest of your dungeon entrances is going to be an important move to make here.
What are we doing here?
Where's the lie? A bottle's a bottle.
Oh.
That you can do that. You can do that, Yoshizor. No, okay. That's fine.
It was actually like a solid play.
It was a solid play, but missed the eye switch, and maybe he doesn't know that you can actually do that. But this is good because he is going to do Child Goron City, which I was afraid he wouldn't.
Yeah, that can be logically required. I remember back in Multi-World doing Dungeon ER every time that we were allowed to, and that was logically required.
Yeah. And if that is, like, if that's somehow your first bow there, that would be big. Alright. You don't actually need the bottle. Oh, and here's Water Temple. We don't have...
I mean, just gold scale it. We don't have the gold scale, but you don't need it once you're inside.
I was gonna say, once you're inside, you don't need it. You just hookshot the
exactly.
thing.
I mean, minus Central Pillar, you could clear right now, no problem.
Yeah. Devin's opting not to, though.
What is this strat? I have not seen this strat.
I mean, waiting to do water kind of makes sense because all of that is out of logic.
Logic. Who cares?
You can, Doc Heaps. Indeed. Beat Ganondorf without a bottle. I look forward to that weekly training once you get there. Is this mixed pools? It is not mixed pools, no. Just Dungeon ER. Just Dungeon ER.
Oh? We have something up there? I didn't see anything when they were there.
I was gonna say, was this our magic? Oh, a wallet.
Okay, I was not sure what that was earlier.
Yeah, no.
Well, there's the Nocturne.
Okay.
So that leaves Bolero inside Ice Cavern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess we're probably not going there for that.
No. Alright, forest? Forest? Ah, that explains why bottom of the well is foolish.
Everyone getting trolled by the pot today.
Yeah. I am guessing this means that Bolero... What was the other song check? Ice?
Ice. Bolero is in Ice Cavern.
Yeah, so Bolero's in ice.
This stupid pot is just being such a troll.
Yeah. Does that mean... Okay, so forest can be either in Ice Cavern or in bottom of the well.
Yep.
So forest is probably in bottom of the well and ice is vanilla? I don't know.
Nah, that's too nice.
Alright.
I'm so glad, like, I've been known to get really frustrated at checks like this and just walk away from them, like, you know what, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
If it ends up being my progression, then so be it, I'm mad and I don't want to deal with this anymore. And God, I'm glad he didn't pull a hollow.
Oh, that's true. Water Temple entrance is the only other one. But we can't actually check that yet.
GGG entrance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We got options.
Why did we just hop off the left there? I'm confused. GTG entrance is definitely not, I mean...
It is
not in logic.
Yeah.
But, like...
I mean, long shot is magic locks. We don't have that yet.
I love big chests with the heart texture, okay?
Yeah.
I hate the small chest with it. That actually, I like that.
Okay. I know I said it reminds me of ice cream earlier, but it specifically reminds me of Dippin' Dots. Which might be a regional name.
Oh yeah. Happy 1 hour.
Happy 1 hour. Is it happy though? I mean...
Well, for us it is.
Oh! I missed it. Jimbo's on top of it. Give our runners Yoshizor and Daredevil a follow. They're making their way through this monstrosity very well, and that was 2 hearts on adult side, so a child heart required.
Mm-hmm.
Our trackers today, Lady Draco and Shy. Their links also in chat. Give them a follow. Our restreamer today is Jimbo TV, putting the commands in there. And my COCOM, Hollow. It finally happened. We're here.
Like, full disclosure, I have been dying to calm with Mel. It has been a comment every single time. It's like, how did we dodge each other again? I am so excited to be calming with you. I can't explain.
Yeah, just keep dodging and dodging.
I mean, when it had to happen eventually, right?
Eventually, statistically speaking, it had to happen. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
So it is the strength.
Yes, it does. Okay, yeah.
The strength gets us our magic for our hook shots. Disgusting.
Wow. But that would also mean that Strength 3 has to be Strength 2 locked somewhere now, but that could just be Long Shot locked somewhere now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or Hook Shot locked, even.
Yep. Hook. It could be anywhere. And thank you, chat, for explaining what Dippin' Dots are for me. That's true. We have not confirmed why we need a hookshot for Forest yet. But I would say, in all likelihood, it's in GTG or Water Entrance.
I was gonna say GTG because logically you need a hook shot to get there no matter how you go. Either hook shot locks your fire temple somehow, or just the whole sea is locked by that Strength 2 getting a magic up adult spirit for both hook shots.
Oh, Forest is in the well?
What?
Oh.
I missed that. I missed that jump there, apparently.
Our storms was...
Just Minuet, which we got Minuet on that.
Yeah.
It's very possible that we're just hook shot locked, like you have to do the lobby with the hook shot. No, we have Song of Time, so it shouldn't be that either.
Okay, so our bow, then?
Or, like everyone's saying, it could just be the hover boots for key layout, because I remember when I started doing Randomizer, I had one of my very first seeds, I was hover boot locked, and I didn't know you could do Floor Master with hover boots.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is possible, but we have strengths. So...
But you only get one key. Uh-oh. What do we have here?
We only need... There's our bow. There we go. I was just saying, we still don't have our bow, so that makes sense, too.
Oh my.
I do believe that is a path bow. We will find.
So we got Yoshi actually doing the full water thing here.
Yep. Yeah, and I do like this play because we will be able to find out, like, more about that Song of Time. We still don't have irons to put any of these checks in logic, but we don't care about that. Oh, Yoshi. Okay. You do you. Oh, that's right. Raising the water level in here. You do need irons to even peek that check, so...
Oh?
God, another big chest here? Oh.
Oh? That is, Is that bomb? No, that's definitely bomb locked, because one of the strengths was, yeah.
Yeah.
Had to take a second to consider, was that actually bomb locked? Yeah, no, one of the strengths was in the Goron pot.
Yep. And look at that. Boss key on compass chest. I know you don't have an option when you're doing gold scale water strats, but
I mean, it was Graveyard to Twin Rova, and we have everything else we need, so Bomb Bag path seems pretty clean at this point.
Think? Gosh.
Could be. Maybe. Sorta. Kinda. We've seen, like, no small keys here, though.
I know, I was just thinking that. I'm like, Morpha probably is a small key at this point, but I didn't pay attention if Yoshi actually peeked the push block.
I did not, as far as I'm aware, because he doesn't have a bow to actually get in and didn't go in.
But it's worth peeking because you have hovers to roll over.
Right?
What?
No.
You can't collect it without a bow. But you can at least peek it.
Off and go over, yeah. I think without a bow, I wouldn't even bother peeking it personally, because it's like, I mean, I can't get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think water is one of those places where we don't talk about key logic because it's kind of deceptively simple. It's like, it's either all key or no key locked. But it's still information that I would want to have. Because if it's an item, you're not wasting time later. Especially in a place where Song of Time does come into play and you have a Song of Time path. And yeah, Twin Rova not being particularly kind.
I mean, it wouldn't be Troll Rova if they were. There's the key we all expected.
And there's the key.
Now, are we gonna go back in?
I definitely would.
Bye.
But
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, Jax, it is. Alright, and both our runners near simultaneously finishing dungeons.
Just not the same dungeon.
Not the same dungeon. And they're both able to go do the opposite dungeon. And nope, Yoshi is not going back in. I think that's a pretty bold decision with a Song of Time path. Especially for Yoshi, who has confirmed that, versus Daredevin, who hasn't.
Oh, hello. That's
Hey,
one good thing out of the way.
we need those. Eventually. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be too surprised to find a major item on the boomerang chest in Jabu.
Hold on. Gold Scale is definitely not DLC now. Gold Scale is actually... I've seen 3 seeds on these settings where Gold Scale was hard required because Iron Boots is inside of the Water Temple entrance.
Mm-hmm.
DLC they are not. Hard required they are now.
Swapping places, so Devin will be doing, at minimum, the same that Yoshizor did in water, but we'll see if he makes any different decisions. Maybe stays in.
You can actually get the mid-level now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, definitely Jax.
Well, at this point, everything Song of Time needs Iron Boots, doesn't it? Unless I'm forgetting something.
Say that again?
I was gonna say everything that Song of Time could point to needs Iron Boots. It's either toilet or it's here. Unless I'm forgetting something.
No, I think that's right.
I think we already the entire maze and it was dead.
ETG's mostly ruled out.
Yeah, I think we peeked the maze and it was all dead.
Yeah, there was nothing in the maze. There were 3 keys on right side, but there was nothing in the maze to make that relevant.
Okay, good. I was worried I was forgetting a check. It is still so very early in the morning, and even with 2 cups of coffee, I'm still not all here yet.
Yeah, so the only other option, I suppose, there is a chance that in Forest Temple, our magic is there. No, our bow's in logic, right?
Our bow is...
Our bow is actually in logic. So that negates Song of Time.
Yeah, our bow's in logic. I had to consider for a minute. I'm like,
yeah, I know. I was like, I'm pretty sure it is. But otherwise, if the bow weren't in logic, there was a chance that there was something.
Still aren't in logic.
What?
The hook shots still aren't in logic till we actually find a fire source.
But you don't need those to get the bow, do you?
No, but the hook shots, it might be for the left side of the courtyard. Because you can't get to the right side of the courtyard without the... But you can't get from the right side. Yeah, we can't get from the right side to the left side of the courtyard without Song of Time right now, logically.
Yeah, we can, because we have the hovers. But the hovers could still be path to...
If our only key is on the left side, it might be.
Yeah, it depends on keys at that point.
We are trying to theory craft this so hard when it's probably just ins in the toilet and we're all gonna love it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we just won't know until one of them actually goes into forest and checks something.
We understand you're both doing progression. You need to do this.
Could you just go into forest real quick so we could...
Please.
Work out this riddle?
No. Not.
So what would the scenario have to be there, basically? You get 1 key in one of the first 2 checks you can do, and you have to hovers over to Floor Master for your fire?
No, because that would not let Song of Time work. What I'm thinking is you have absolutely no key. The first 2 checks don't have any keys. The first key available is going to be either in the river or on the map chest. And if those are your only keys available, then Floor Master Climb, almost anything in Forest Temple could be your fire source.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I will admit, that is a stretch. That is a big stretch, but I think that's the only way it works out that way.
Oh, was there a big chest in Central Bow Target?
Yep, there was.
Damn. See?
I concede I was wrong, but in my defense, I also won't buy a shield, so we already know you shouldn't listen to me. Like, it's already a well-documented fact. Don't listen to Hollow.
Central Bow Target could be our fire source, actually. Because it is in logic with hovers. That's true. And, of course, it's just a slingshot. See, you were right after all.
Validation for my awful plays!
Oh! No, it's fine. Oh yeah, Jax. This is all behind fire.
Yep.
This is all behind fire. It can only be a second fire source.
That's actually a logically sling-locked sling. That is correct. Until we find Boomerang, that is logically sling-locked at the moment.
Boomerang's just vanilla at this point. We all know it. I'm just gonna say it.
This is why I wanted to come with you. You have the evil intentions that I do, and it makes me smile.
I want one of them to go do Jabu, and I want one of them to go do Forest. But they're both gonna end up going and doing Forest, because they can. It'll be fine. It'll answer our questions, at least.
I mean, or it might just raise more.
Which one of them does Lens Game first?
They both have the ability.
I know.
Oh.
Jabu entrance is in Spirit. Does Devin have 2 keys still? After picking up Morpho?
Yeah. Save scummed the 2, because Devin went and did,
Oh, okay. Devin does not plan to come back in here.
Well, he's still got 2 keys.
Oh, okay.
He scummed the 2 that he used on Boss Key Chest.
Gotcha.
Alright, you have my full attention now.
Oh yeah, we forgot all about the Baronade. That's a pretty scary Baronade option. Yeah, Devin's not going back in there. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Jax. I think you should at least go take care of that part of Jabu, because you never know what's going to end up in the Boomerang chest, and it's been available since...
What did we
8 minutes in? What?
What did we get that was Mirror Shield locked? Anything?
Lights. And Devin picking up Prelude, because it is early enough in the seed that is 100% worth.
Oh my.
One of the wallets...
One was,
hovers locked.
as a Colossus, but, like, that don't mean nothing. It's... Because I'm trying to think, because we had the Kokiri Forest Path, Mirror Shield or Zora Tunic, and we got nothing on Mirror Shield.
Yeah, no.
Uh-oh.
It didn't even lock an actual, like, song. It locked Prelude, so...
Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh no, this seed is awful and I love it.
Was one of our keys mirror locked by chance?
No. That was a heart... that was an ice cream chest. It is forever gonna be an ice cream chest now.
So then it was just a bomb bag and lights.
Yeah, it was just second bomb bag and lights. I agree.
I mean, I agree, Kirby. I think they should have done Dark Link Loop, but
I think
we're seeing Devin reverse here. Yeah, Devin wants to know what's in the GTG entrance, which I don't blame him at all. Because it's either, what? DC...
Fire. Ice. Which,
unfortunately for him, he does not have that bottle from the open grotto in Zora's River. So, he's obviously really hoping for Forest.
I mean, yeah, but we already know that's not gonna be it.
We know it's not. Yeah.
Oh, because I mean, we've got a Zora Tunic, we've got a Song of Time. Like, Dark Link Loop is screaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the only reason, like you said, everything else is hovers locked. We haven't seen the hovers yet. Or, sorry, irons. The heavy ones, not the floaty boys. Yeah, I don't know. This could get really interesting, honestly.
I mean, it's been really interesting.
Yeah.
How awful it can get now, and it's already
Like,
pretty bad.
we're two dungeons down, and it's still like the puzzle is not complete.
The best part is we're 2 dungeons down, and in normal rando settings, these are usually 2 of the last dungeons you're able to get to, water and spirit, and they're done. And yet we're sitting here with like forest.
Jabu, which is available again. The likelihood of something logically required being in that boomerang chest is pretty high at this point, given all of what we've seen. But we also haven't seen any of, like, Lake.
Who wants to do Lake? Be honest.
Maybe we saw child fishing. But neither of them, like, planted a bean or anything. And there is Ice Cavern, which is the worst case scenario for Devin.
Hobson stands there for a second like, let me reconsider my life decisions.
Yeah, like, dang.
Okay. Guess we're gonna go do this Dark Link loop finally.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's what this play is. I could be wrong.
I mean, it could be checking base entrance, but yeah. Alright, Yoshi's are showing us adult shooting. Devin just ran past this.
Well, Devin, I mean...
Yeah, Devin didn't pick up the bottle that was in Open Grotto in River. Seeds.
Supposed to give me arrows. Or better yet, you know, an actual item.
Alright, Yoshi's gonna solve the riddle for us, folks.
Okay. If there's a key in the first 2 checks, I'm wrong.
There's fire hanging out here. Disgusting. Oh, one down.
Actually, it's first 3 checks. If it's the freestanding platform, bow was available logically, so...
Yeah.
So it has to be no key in the first
No
3
keys
checks.
in any of those, yeah.
I hate this leg. I have such a problem.
The spikes are just tall enough that it really throws everything off.
We're getting an answer either way. Either Devin's giving us an answer, Yoshi's giving us an answer, or neither of them give us an answer. At which point we know it's toilet.
Right, which like gives us more answers still.
Yeah, no matter how we look at it, we are getting an answer here.
Yeah, get that money. Oh, one more.
Oh, Seed, please just be this god-awful.
There's a key!
Please just be this awful.
I think it is. I think
there's
you're
not-
right. Yeah.
If there's not a key here, the awful.
It's just our fire chilling. Yep. Oh.
Darn it. Okay, I was wrong. That's fine. I don't mind being wrong here.
But how do you get that without a hookshot?
Just the bow. Oh yeah, you can't even get up there with it. Oh no, you're right. That is hookshot locked. I for some reason I always forget that that's hookshot locked. I don't know why my brain refuses to hold on to that.
Here's a big... Alright, there's Boomerang.
Yeah, not surprised on that.
Devin! Peak Dragon!
Never!
No!
Yes!
It was an item!
Be real, it's probably a key.
I thought it was our last item. Have we seen 4 items?
1, 2...
So we had a slingshot, we had a heart chest, we had boomerang.
I thought it was a... Oh, man. It might have been an item. Oh, no.
I think it was an item. Well, that is some unfortunate peeking there. How did you see what that was, Yoshi? Tell me your secrets. Oh, okay.
Show me a fire source here.
Oh, there's... Okay. Thanks, Jax. Nope. I mean, double defense is nice.
It is. Not the fire source that I was hoping for, though.
Yeah. So we're also gonna see Jabu, probably. I think Daredevin just opens this and then plays Requiem and does Jabu since he can.
What the entrance is, really quick. Like, this could be something. I at least want to know what it is, so I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because I think then Devin has all of his entrance information. By process of elimination. For what's in place.
I hate... Like, I love entrance rando. Please do not mistake. I hate entrance rando. I've been wrong this whole time, because you could have just done child lobby without... Or forest lobby as a child, because the Song of Time block isn't there as a child. I always forget that small logical quirk. I remembered just now, like, oh, the Song of Time block doesn't exist as a child. Child lobby was always... Or, forest lobby is always in excess. We're good. Never mind.
I was looking at Devin's personal tracker, which we can see on the back end of things, and he marked himself in go mode, and I was like, are we in go? We are not in go quite yet. Not quite yet.
Still missing Dins, right?
Still missing Dins. But that's the last piece of the puzzle that we need. I mean, technically we need irons, because the likelihood of... I mean, Song of Time at least gives us some info.
All it takes is Dins being right here.
Dins being in Jabu. Yeah, exactly.
I'm for Dins being either toilet or lax.
Yeah. Oh, lax would be interesting, yeah. Yeah, strength 2 and hovers. So the strength got us our bow. Which is what we're running with currently. Because with a Vanilla Shadow entrance, our fire can't be, like, behind that. But it could just be in Len's minigame.
It's actually strength 2 for hook shot, long shot, bow.
Yeah, hook shot, long shot, and bow.
All of it was strength 2 locked logically. Because that's just comedy.
Of errors.
I mean, when you're on the outside looking in, it's just comedy.
It's just comedy. I did not mean that to make it sound like either of the runners has made errors.
Oh,
that is not what I am saying.
They're still doing better than I would have been doing in this scenario, I believe.
This is just such a, like, convoluted set of hints and paths and locations. If strength 2 locks both hooks and the bow, how do you hit the switch on the roof on adult side spirit?
There might be another bow available then?
Bombs?
Oh, you don't need to. Actually, what Kirby said, both,
oh yeah, those were dead.
Were...
You had keys. That's true. Oh, Dins? Dins?
Be that nice.
Please be that nice. Dins! Everything makes sense! Yay! Alright, now Devin is in go mode.
Sleep time.
This is one of the unfortunate things in Rando. Sometimes you do hit go mode and you have 3 dungeons left, and 2 of those dungeons are Forest and Shadow. That is logically fire arrow locked. But we don't care.
But is it?
Yeah, because...
Was there a single key actually hooked? No, because because the forest entrance, Forest entrance is water. Logically fire arrow lock. Like, there wasn't a single key in Water Temple hookshot lock, though, but no.
Marfa was, but Marfa could have been the spare.
Yeah.
And I think Central Pillar...
Morpho was definitely not the spare because there was one on Darklink. Longshot chest.
Yeah. Isn't Central Pillar a hard require hook?
I don't think so.
What are you going to use to kill all the things?
Oh, that's right. Stupid Water Temple key logic. No one pays attention to you. And by no one, I mean I don't pay attention to you.
Yeah, we know it was a key. It was just more or less, was it hook locked? I mean, we know it is just by virtue of the entrance, but... Yeah. I mean, inherently most of water is just hookshot locked anyway, because...
Hollow's too tired. Stop.
It's okay. It's okay, Hollow.
Hollow made it dumb, okay?
No, I'm just talking to chat.
Oh no, all of chat is calling me out like that was all hookshot locked. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, Hollow did it dumb. I get it. It's fine.
Hollow's tired because it's like 7:30.
Hollow woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning after getting home at 11 o'clock last night from work. Hollow is very tired. I did this to myself, and I fully accept that.
Mel woke up at 3:30 and fell back to sleep at 6. And then woke up again at 7:30. Hey, Pringles are great.
They are.
Alright. When does Yoshi go back to water?
I was about to ask the exact same question. The exact same, very unfortunate.
I mean, you don't have irons to go do toilet, and after Forest, I think you just go do it, right?
I mean, if you read the logic well, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Yoshizor is not using a tracker where we can see what, like, hints he has written down. Devin's using Gossip Stone where you can actually see how they're marking down items, following paths. So, I'm not 100% certain what exactly he has in his mind as far as that Song of Time path. Yes, you are correct, Kirby.
Oh yeah, AD is hard locked by this Ruda's letter, and nobody cares. Nobody is for the worse for not having it, because it locks up Ice Cavern, and even then it doesn't lock Ice Cavern because we have Long Shot.
Yeah, and we have lights, so like, Devin's fully in go mode. We can mark that on the tracker, actually. Please and thank you.
I think if you're reading the logic well, you're aware that you gotta go back to Water Temple.
Yeah.
I'm curious where the Iron Boots actually are.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what have we not seen? And really, what we didn't see was GTG Lobby. Devin even go-moded this, so it could be that vanilla rank chest is still part of the puzzle.
Yeah, fire arrows too. Like, iron boots and fire arrows are the missing piece of the puzzle that nobody cares about, but like...
Yeah, but we could see Yoshi push GTG bow-locked checks as a result of that, which would give us some of those answers. Likely, anyway. It's a big chest here. I don't think there are spoiler logs for this, unfortunately, Kirby. Oh, Yoshi, no!
Get crushed.
But if you are interested, I would say there are very few locations that you would have to go check if you wanted to boot up the seed and go look.
I'd be willing to bet someone's going to discuss it in the discussion channel, too.
Yeah, someone will probably have found them or go looking for them.
I was more... this is just...
But yeah, I mean, those are kind of the major places they could be. Adult Lake is an option. Let's see. Oh no, Yoshi. Sometimes PG just gets the better of you.
That does happen.
Yeah. And I'm wondering... That's not him! That's not him! Oh, Yoshi on camera, just like... Yeah, brief double forest. So, if you are wondering how you tell the difference between the real Phantom Ganon and the fake Phantom Ganon, the real Phantom Ganon is lighter. Yeah, or where the sound is coming from. Hookshot is required.
One of the keys was hookshot locked, right?
Yeah. And yeah, this is that GTG play. Oh. Shadow Temple is vanilla. So Devin will be finishing up Forest and then just playing Nocturne and going and doing that. And Yoshi, there's an item.
Is this our answer? Is this one of our two answers we've been looking for?
Hey! We found one.
Oh no, Yoshi, no.
Oh, yeah. Which, like, here's the thing. This makes sense to be pushing these checks that are available to you, but unfortunately, Yoshi should piece together that nothing can be here.
Yeah, we've got all the logic telling us exactly where we need to go, and it's rough, but yeah. Especially when you're in the middle of it, it can get a little lost.
Yep. I suppose technically our iron boots could be here locked behind the bow. We are still missing irons for complete logic, but Yeah, and it is kind of unfortunate. Yoshi could have gotten that with Slingshot when he stopped by earlier. But missed on the first shot and then maybe assumed that you can't get it. No one cares about irons, Jimbo. We didn't even care about fire arrows. But we do want to know.
The logical answer. I just want my answer. I don't care about anything else.
Kind of thought you liked when your logic was hollow.
We said the line. Go to credits, everybody. We
did the thing! We did the thing!
I still like understanding it, especially when I've been doing so much Blitz lately. Even if I ignore it in the long run, I at least like understanding what got me to a point. Just because I ignore getting there the correct way doesn't mean I don't want to understand it.
I just want to say I almost muted you for that pun. No.
I mean, I would expect nothing less from you, Jimbo.
My name causing people to get muted. Ah, I love it.
Jimbo has muted me before. Someone else muted me once. I can't remember who, though. But I think it was over on Silver Gauntlets, so... probably Dastar. Yeah, I mean, it is possible there is something in the maze. Here it is. This is gonna be irons right here. Oh. Zone of Agony. No, I did not get put in the containment zone.
That's okay.
Alright.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
I just need the last peek. Come on. I just need to see that chest. I didn't see it clearly when we were here last time. I just need to see it. I have to know.
Key. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here, but Yoshi is also not sure, so picking up those
Yeah.
keys. 6 is enough, so especially since you know there are some in there.
There's no real point in commenting on Devin. We've already seen all this. For one, this is probably my least favorite temple because it just puts me to sleep.
Yeah.
When I'm already this tired is not good for commentating. Where are we going now? Yoshi, where are we going now?
Yoshi, I thought peeked the fire entrance earlier, so this is probably an ice play.
Did he peek the maze earlier?
Yeah. I thought so.
Peeking the maze is so hard now with texture, not size.
That's where that was where Big Goron sword was, though.
But I mean, left side of the maze.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. This could be something.
No.
It is not, but it could have been. Alright. Adult Lake checks, maybe?
That's the only thing I can think here.
Yeah, I think Yoshi's a little in the weeds with that Song of Time path, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because it all leads to the end of the item hunt.
Yeah.
And, like, it makes sense. It's one of those weird things. You see Song of Time, and you're like, oh, obviously GTG. And then when GTG is nothing, it just ends up... Is that?
That's a recovery here.
I thought it might have been second magic. And I was like, no. The most disgusting magic-locked magic you could ever find. But I can easily see Yoshi doing Adult Lake, South Field, and then going and doing Ice Cavern.
Which is just not what we want to see, but I mean, it would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and this is like... It's one of those hard things because you're not sure, okay, have I just misunderstood a path? Is it already resolved and I just haven't realized it yet? Or in this case, is it one of those, you know, this is an important time to recognize when to stay in logic, honestly. And unfortunately, without those iron boots, water's not in logic.
And the other thing to consider here is all of these awful item placements have been so massively, like, logically broken that trailing the logic from us as watchers is super easy because we have the ability to discourse, to talk about it. We have everyone down in chat. We literally have hundreds of people sitting here correcting us when we're wrong. But when it's just you in your own head in the middle of running the seed, having to not only ask, where am I going next? I hate you.
Go back to water! Do it, Yoshi!
Oh, I hate you so much.
Play Minuet! No! Yoshi! Alright, well, we now have the complete puzzle. Yoshi actually has the complete puzzle now, and I am just hoping so much that he just plays Minuet and goes and does those last couple checks. Please.
But when you're in the middle of running it, having to ask yourself, where do I go next? Having to ask yourself, what do I need to do? And sorting out the logic, it's such a pain.
Right.
It really can be.
And keeping up the execution. Like,
exactly.
As much as you think, oh, you know, Forest and Shadow, nap time, it's not really nap time. Because this game is hard to play at the level that we're so used to seeing on restreams.
Yep.
Oh. No, Yoshi. No.
The only entrance we haven't seen, I think. Or no, we haven't seen Ice Cavern either, so this could be Fire Temple here, or this could be... what?
DC.
Oh my gosh. If it's DC, that's just so loaded, and with the iron boots right there, like...
I know, yeah. I would say I hope it's Fire, just so Yoshi gets out of here. Yeah!
Yep, not doing this. Bye.
Play Minuet. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if someone finishes very soon.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, honestly, Forest and Shadow are pretty long dungeons. And if you bailed out of water for even 5 minutes, 6 minutes like Devin did, you get punished a lot in this. Because then you gotta go back. Unfortunately, like, yeah, the water level's already raised, but you hate it. But yeah, Yoshi has 2 paths intersecting that we know of. The Colossus Song of Time and the Kokiri to Baronade. That, like, they intersect at River Chest in water.
They really do. And
but it's so hard to think that way. Alright, there's a Phantom Ganon done for Devin, so we'll see a Nocturne and then a Shadow.
And more trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah. Devin probably still has about 20 minutes left when you're go-moding Shadow, if it's kind, you know, with just appearance matches content. Oh no, it's just texture. Still, it's texture. It's better than size.
I mean, tell that to my brain. My brain still tells me to open every single big chest I see, regardless of texture.
Do it. Why? You gotta open the chest.
That's a big chest, though.
Big chest.
I swear, this game has, like, the rando has corrupted me on so many different things. Like, before textures were a thing, it was just size, and I'm like, big chest, open.
Big chest. Put shoes in big chests.
We have that in Blitz. Just play more Blitz.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in just regular standard settings pretty soon anyway, with the advent of bomb chew bags.
Yeah, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, when I see the big chest, my hand automatically just goes to the A button, like, you want to open it.
Yeah, you want to open it.
I will 100% agree that I dislike the chew bag. I understand it, and I understand why people enjoy it. I think it's the thing I'm excited about. The thing I'm super excited about when it comes to the chew bags is when it becomes easier to get chews on the regular, more people are going to start doing these really cool chew strats, like I've seen in Shadow Temple's one of my favorite places to watch them, between the pot being able to pop the two back keys with just bomb chews from the corners.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
Yoshi. No, please don't. Just use the water level.
But there's the one for the invisible spinning blades, where if you side hop at the right levels, you can hit both keys on the walls with just chews.
Oh, like, yeah. Yep.
There's so many just fantastic fantastic strats you can do. But what Jimbo said, I don't like the implications of the chew bag.
Yeah, same. I don't like the implications of the chew bag, which is why I'm like, I would rather it stay out and we just have chews in big chests. Yoshi, I don't know if he saved when he entered into water. But I am really hoping that he did, and so he can scum the water level back up, because it sucks.
I mean, even if he doesn't, it's just a quick hover over.
I know, it's just a quick hover over. I just hate it. And GG's Alexis finishing in first place, 154.51. Alexis slaying this seed, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a quick hover over, but it's an annoying hover over. I was like, I wish I were asleep still, because it's too early.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
okay.
exactly where my brain is at, but it's okay.
It's okay.
I did this to myself, fully knowing what it meant, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kirby, if you read the logic correctly, it really can be a jet. I'm not actually sure if Devin got the Kokiri Forest to Baronade hint, because it's not on his tracker.
Ooh, that might be what's hurting it really bad.
And so that might have been more so why he ended up bailing out of water, rather than the lack of iron boots, for example. Hey, Darklink. Yeah, Song of Time is our path to Bongo. which led to our boomerang, which unlocked Din's.
Which is just all disgusting because we also had the Zora Tunic Path to Baronade for Logic and Water Temple for Boomerang for Din.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, we're glad you're here with us, Saradin. Saradin? I'm sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing names.
That's okay.
I do my best, but please correct me, and maybe I will remember it next time. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised to see another finisher sneak in under the 2-hour mark, but I think we'll see a lot of finishers clustered around when Devin finishes, which again, I would expect probably...
2:10?
Yeah, 2:10. Because I think it's very easy, like... The only thing that Devin did that really, like, lost any time was checking dungeon entrances, which it just makes sense to be doing. You want to know where all of your dungeons are. So between that and dipping out of water to do something, which I don't remember. It might have been checking dungeon entrances. Just kind of added up to, you know, enough time.
There's the boss key, so it's gonna keep pushing our way through this yawn. Shadow Temple. Felt like if I actually yawned, it wouldn't be apparent enough what I was doing. I had to actually say it because that's just...
Hey, Kaidams. GG's, second place, 159.25. Yeah, Darklink, I think you probably see more people forfeit once they enter Go mode if they have both of those dungeons left than any other time. It's just like, I solved the puzzle. I don't want to play through these.
Happy 2 hours!
Happy 2!
Oh. That's... Oh. Jimbo beat me to it. I was just getting ready to do that. I've got myself all wrapped up in blankets and everything because it is freezing cold here right now.
What is it, like 40?
37.
37. It is. 9.
9.
9 here. Oh, excuse me, it's 10. But yes, thank you to our runners Yoshi, Zora, and Tear Devin for being on Restream today. Doing a great job. A lot of fun to watch. Lady Draco and Shy tracking for us. Jimbo restreaming for us. And Hollow awake for all of you.
I mean, I'm at some level of consciousness. I'm not sure if I would call it full-blown awake, but apparently I'm able to be here. That's what matters.
You're here for us, though. That's what matters.
Like I said, I couldn't miss an opportunity to calm with you, and it kind of came down no one else was going to, so it's like, they can't deny me.
The time has come. Oh, what the hell's taking third place? 201.13. And not quite sniping Exodus, but Exodus finishing in 4th place. 201.30.
Seconds, like, you're in the final cutscene.
Yeah, you're in the cutscene and you're going, motherfucker.
And here we go with the river chest from Yoshi finally.
Alright. Yep, this is excellent. I love when both runners are at least in go mode as the other one finishes, because it's much less disheartening, I think.
Well, we're not going to go until we actually get into Jabu and find that.
I know, but Yoshi, I think, should be there by then.
Hopefully.
I think. Should have Dins by then. I need to step away and go get more coffee. I will be right back.
I will entertain the people. Fear not. There's that boomerang. There's probably a little bit of like, oh, that was the Song of Time, wasn't it? Now it's just a matter of, hopefully, at least on Yoshi's end, hopefully this boomerang leads to Dins. We all know it does, which is thankful. I like stuff. I like a lot of stuff. I like sleep. Oh, that is right. We do have the new settings being announced. I am super excited to see what we have in store for us for the next month. I'm loving these let's mix it up and have some fun weekly settings because, quite frankly, it's not that Season 6 was stale. It's not that it was overdone at anything at this point, but I like a little more rando in my rando. I'm the crazy person who has put himself through mixed pools, through RSL, through every setting I can get my hands on, except for a couple very, very select ones. So, I'm super excited to see how much more rando we can stuff in our rando. Oh, almost a really unhappy little fall there. I've done that once. It's not that I dislike or hate them. It's I don't do ones that I know I can't compete very well in because I have a very big I need to compete. Even if I don't do fantastically, even if I don't win, I still feel like at least I've got a good competition chance in standard settings. I don't do things like DDR because I understand the glitches are allowed, and good God, the barrier to entry when it comes to the glitches is really high for me. There's Furora. Furora's at the back of Shadow Temple is rude. That is just rude.
That's super rude. I agree. Remember when you could have used this?
You wanted this the whole seat. It would have made the whole seat a little nicer for you. Aww. Bad.
Womp womp.
But yeah, it's not that there are any settings I'm against. I will always take more rando in my rando. I just understand where I'm not gonna enjoy myself as much. Because I won't be able to compete properly. Add Silver Rupee Shuffle, come on.
Oh,
we know Silver Rupee Shuffle's a thing.
No, it's so bad. Unless it's pouches. I would do Silver Rupee pouches, but I will not do single Silver Rupee Shuffle.
No. I did the we did an RSL spoiler log race, and Silver Rupee Shuffle is straight up toxic. I'm gonna say, hold on, Silver Rupee Shuffle is toxic. Pouches sounds fun.
Yeah, pouches solid.
Like, I'm all down for Silver Rupee Shuffle pouches. I'm all down for
Key
ring, Key Sanity. Like, I'm so excited to hear these settings because I want to know what crazy we've got. Because there's got to be something weird in this. We already went through, like, Dungeon ER is one of the things that I would never have expected. So the fact that that got tossed in for this.
Oh, yeah. I was so excited.
Hype for me.
That's why I'm, like, excited that maybe Frog Shuffle will be on. Maybe I have bribed the race mods enough. I haven't actually tried to bribe the race mods, to be clear. But I will not shut up about it until they try.
I know it's one of your favorites. Every time it comes up in RSL,
You're right. I did try to.
You're missing it. It's frog shuffle.
Jimbo and I went out for beers a couple weekends ago, and I absolutely did try to bribe him.
Oh, imagine living close enough to anyone else in this community that you can actually go have a beer with them.
You're right, yeah. I was lobbying.
Sounds more like you were interrogating.
I was like, so tell me what's next for weeklies. Yeah, Devin, like, not quite in belief there. Am I done? Alright, Sponge, rounding out top 5, 207.44. GG's, Sponge.
That was our bow!
Wait, what?
Stinger's chest was a bow.
Oh!
Thank you, Yoshi, for doing that! I love it!
Okay. So it's just strength 2 for magic. Sounds good. Okay, Jimbo, it still works. Still for magic.
Still for magic and both hookshot and long shot because they locked keys.
Yep.
Legitimately all of it, logically.
Yep. But most importantly, we needed the ability to use the fire source. Because Din's was logically
Deep
fire
lock.
arrow locked.
Mm-hmm.
It just means we remove that bow that was in spirit from the list.
Yeah, just do stingers. You find Jabu early. It's faster to bring Rudo up as an adult. Just do your stingers check. It's not hard. Get your bow really early and make the whole seed feel a little bit better. I'm not traumatized. I don't have PTSD off Rudo's letter on Boomerang chest locking the whole seed. I'm not that person. It's bottleless, it's hammerless, but we have Bigron. I would fully expect a re-equip of the Bigron sword after Master Sword gets knocked out of our hand, even though we aren't holding it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. That's the nice thing about having Big Goron sword. It's, like, technically slower than hammer.
But, like, barely. It's only
barely.
Re-equip.
Yeah. Ooh.
Type.
Fabio, 6th place, 209.50. Floosh, 7th place, 210 on the dot. GG's to both of you.
Macharkin 20 seconds later. 30 seconds separates 6th and 8th. Whew. Love it. I mean, you were saying you expected the cluster right about when Devin was finishing in cluster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think most people probably did. I mean, you called it out originally when Devin got into Water Temple. Like, you can just go do it now. Mm-hmm. Barring Central Pillar. And I think that's probably what set those first few finishers apart, was they recognized they could just try and do water. And I mean, if you do water and you actually go through the whole thing, this whole seed is more streamlined than what we have seen.
I mean, if you have either the Zora Tunic or the Song of Time Path, there is no good reason, in my opinion, not to go do Dark Link Loop right there.
Yeah.
You're there, you've got 2 keys. I mean, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
If it ends up not being that, it's at least information. You at least know I'm probably looking at toilet. It's not a happy realization, but at least you have answers.
I missed it. What was Devin doing? Oh, Devin not setting jump slash. Ooh! Oh. Yeah, okay, so we're just being sarcastic. Yes, that's allowed in these settings, just to be clear for anyone who might not be familiar.
I mean, I you expect anything but sarcasm out of this chat?
I mean, sometimes genuine questions come through. Ooh, look at this. Cola in 9th place, 2:12:12. Machi, 10th place, 2:12:21.
So just out of curiosity, I have to put this out there. Anyone have a birthday that matches those 2 times? Because that just looks too perfect not to.
If you're... Oh. Thought you were asking about dates, and I'm like, if you were born on 2/12/21, you're not allowed to be here.
I mean, you
Get
might
out.
have had a sibling born then, or a
Yeah.
child. I mean, quite frankly, in our community, it's more likely you had a child born then, not a sibling.
Mm-hmm. It's also kind of fun because it works in both of the popular date time conventions. Yeah, if you were born on either of those dates, get out. You're too young.
If so, allow me to pause.
Monday warrior. Today's Tom Sawyer. Alright, yep, get your GGs in. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, here we come. Are we gonna get a snipe on Devin? Are we gonna feel bad? Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Alright, let's go, Devin. Just missing out on top 10, but taking 11th place, 2:14:06. GG's. Looks like he will be joining us for an interview. And Yoshi... taking a little bio break. Did you see this cat, Hollow?
I did not.
You see that cat?
Has that cat been there this whole time?
I don't know, but there's a cat hanging out. Hey, Devin, GG's.
Yo, what the heck was that?
Well, that was a weekly seed.
So I hit go mode at like 1:30 and then closed race time because I thought like, okay, I can win this. Like with the decisions I made with the items I had, I might actually have had a shot at winning it.
Mm-hmm.
So I closed it, and then while I was going through the rest of the seed, I was realizing like I don't have hammer, I don't have a bottle, I'm out of nuts, I don't have irons. Like, Shadow and Forest are gonna like Shadow and Ganon are gonna be a nightmare, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably not why I still lost like 20 minutes.
So,
Yeah, we were speculating why that might have been, and I suspect that the biggest difference was you found Water Temple and then left.
Yeah.
And then went back later, left again, and then went back for Darkling Loop, and I suspect those first few finishers just went straight through water.
I don't think that makes a difference of 20 minutes though.
Not 20,
Like
but...
I wanted to like that makes like playing the song and hook-shotting into the temple twice. That's how much time I lost by doing that. But I wanted to full click Colossus first to make sure it's really Song of Time. That's why I went to Colossus first and then cross to check the entrance, because I realized that if Song of Time leads to whatever I need, I might actually be in a good position. Then when I saw the rang, I was like, okay, I need to go Child anyway. I forgot to check the well entrance earlier as Child.
Mm-hmm.
But the rank gave me a fantastic opportunity to reroute it in. So the moment I saw Dinzin, Jabu, and the Forge Temple entrance, I knew I was in go mode.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last like half an hour was incredibly stressful, but
yeah. So
the other thing that might have garnered them a little time, I don't think 20 minutes. I really don't think 20 minutes. So I could see some people going in doing the first check of Jabu as an adult, because it is, I mean, you're not losing any time when you know it's a medallion anyway, and Stingers ended up being the first bow.
the first bow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't care too much because I found a bow on the way in Spirit, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't even lose anything by...
I don't think it would have cost 20 minutes of time, but I can see that being a minute or two here or there just because of that point.
I mean, I pretty much avoided all the bad areas. Like, where I was hinted foolish, I dipped out of ice immediately. I didn't do any checks in there. I didn't do any of this. Like, I didn't even see any of the stone dungeons. And with like, I was afraid being very thorough at the beginning, but like finding the spinning part lost me like a couple minutes. But like, getting the strength upgrade was really important at that time. Yep. I wonder if like maybe there's another strength upgrade in Forest or something that I missed. I went by a lot of the like item chests on the way. I saw one or two in Shadow, and then the last one I opened because I was hoping for a bottle. I skipped one in Forest, and then
the bottle
I skipped rank chest. But like,
there was a bottle available that you missed. Open Grotto and River.
Yeah, about that, I made the decision to skip it because I was like, if I really need to do this, I can do this as adult much faster. And I've seen like all of the I wanted to get the child exclusive check out of the way first.
Oh, yeah.
But like I could have just like skipped River entirely, I guess.
Yeah. I completely agree with the idea of skipping it as a child. I hate dragging the chicken up there and doing the jump and doing everything.
Especially if you're coming from the top and you've seen everything else and like you have 2 progression dungeons to do, like no. Just no.
100%. Yeah, it would have made your Ganon's fight a little less stressful, but at the same time, like I wouldn't have done it.
I mean it worked out in the end, and like
I think you probably still net save time on it, not doing it.
But other than that, I can't see anywhere you would have really shaved.
Execution. My execution is ass. I've been on a break for a couple months, and I've like 2 weeks ago I started playing OoT again, like slowly dipping my feet into it after surgery. So like I played like an hour a day, and then like 2 hours, and then like I gradually worked myself up to play a full seed again. So there's a lot of stuff I need to get back into if I want to take this game seriously, but worked out better than I expected.
Yeah, no, honestly, for a rather logically frustrating seed, still did very well. Like, I understand once everything's solved, the logic makes perfect sense, but that's usually the case. Having both hook shot and long shot magic locked logically in Spirit Temple, because even though no keys were magic locked, one key
was fucking long shot. I was
right.
like, okay, I go to Spirit. I'm like, I'm here right now. I can do some checks here. Let's just go. And then I find a hookshot. Like, okay, this is worth it. I climb further up. I find a second hookshot. Like, are you kidding me?
It's like, oh,
that was hilarious.
The 2 pieces of the puzzle that you ended up not getting that weren't necessary. Fire arrows were logically required for both hook shots, obviously. That was GTG Lobby. And then
GTG
Iron
Lobby. Yeah, I didn't have the bow back then.
Yep. And then Boots were adult fishing. Who's doing that? Like, be real.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
But other than
the Water Temple layout was kind of nice because you were just able to get everything without irons, and because the entrance was not in Lake, you didn't need the iron boots, which was really cool. Or like not even a gold scale at that point. Like, what were the other dungeons? I've not seen the entrance in Lake.
Water Temple was fire, and Ice Cavern was Dodongos. We didn't get to see that, but that's legitimately the dungeon left.
Yeah.
Where was Deku? Deku was hinted, right? It was in Jabu?
In Jabu.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea where the letter was, so...
Yeah, we haven't seen letter on Restream at all.
Oh god. Yeah.
Hopefully no one found that and got baited.
Yeah. Well, I can see a lot of people ending up doing all of Ice, for example. Like, we'll probably see another wave of finishers in...
Imagine if letter is in Toilet.
Dude, I was scared because of the Song of Time thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that after that it could have been is Toilet. I was like, please don't be Toilet, please don't be Toilet, because like I would have not known where to look for iron boots.
Yeah.
Like I think I exhausted all the hints.
If someone,
I've not. I was missing a one path hint.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, I wasn't sure if you just didn't put it on your tracker or not, but Kokiri Forest is Path to Baronade, which would have kind of made all of that water play
I did
a
not
little
see
more.
that hint.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Zora Tunic was Path to Baronade, technically.
Because of a key in Central Pillar.
That's ass.
Lying.
But that might have changed how you played the Song of Time path.
Maybe.
It would have been much more confirmed that you're looking at Water Temple, but I mean, honestly, with a time that would have put anything I could have put up to shame, I can't really nitpick your play any.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did comment when you were doing Goron Pod. I was like, Devin hasn't been playing a lot recently. These are the kinds of things that you lose if you step away from this game. It's these very frustrating, like, minute checks.
I really had a rough time. I was actually, like, for 1 second debating if I want to skip it. I almost skipped that check, but then I just pulled through. I was so close to just screwing the whole seed up.
But you got it.
Eventually.
All that matters.
Yeah. You got
Eventually.
it. Nice free bomb refill while you were at it.
Yeah.
You were running very low on bombs.
I was
you ended up buying
the entire
them.
time. Yeah, I was buying the 5-pack in market. I was like, at some point I was like even opening small chests to like see if I find a bomb drop or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was interesting. And then like the moment like I thought like I didn't even think of like that I could use the final nut still. Like I threw like right before the purple pole, right before Meg, I threw the last nut at the skull. I was like, fuck, I'm out of nuts, what am I doing? But it was too late. Like that could have saved me a bit of time in the Shadow fan room as well. But like I don't think that like doing the like 2 extra equips and like playing tennis with Ganondorf and not being able to do the fast fan room lost me that much time.
No, I think it was a lot of like small time losses that just ended up adding up.
That's usually what happens to me. Like
yeah,
I know.
But it was still, I mean, great finish time.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my return to the game.
So how do you feel about these weeks? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, feels like you did fairly well, so I would be happy with your return too.
Awesome. So what I think about the settings, right?
Yeah.
Dungeon entrance window is fun. It has always been like a secret favorite of mine. Although I don't play it that much, but like I just like these little changes that it introduces. Like you can beat Deku as adult. You can like do a couple checks as child in adult dungeons that you normally don't have access to.
Mm-hmm.
And like it makes the logic quite a little bit more interesting. It like changes up the entry requirements of dungeons, which is really cool. But at the same time, it's also like you really need to wrap your head around it. It also affects your like basically your entire routing because knowledge is key, and you really want to know where your dungeons are. So like you really want to like normally you would do adult CAC and then you just immediately go child, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you really need to go up and check the Dongo's Cavern entrance. You have to. And then like checking Deku Tree is crucial. Checking like knowing when to like cross or reverse and like know what dungeon's in there, and like don't forget to open up the well entrance. Like even like you get like I was thinking for a second like I'm not 100% back really. So I was thinking that like okay yeah I don't need to open up the well because well is foolish, right? And then once I pulled the mouse I was like oh fuck, this is entrance rando. What do? I missed that opportunity. But if it wasn't for the Rang, which like immediately made me go back child because like at that point I knew if Dins wasn't Jab wasn't Go mode, I knew I had another opportunity to route it in. And like not immediately going back to water. I was looking at the item in the Colossus Ferry, which was like a recovery art or something. So I knew it had to be Song of Time. So I knew I needed to go back to water, but I was always like I was already on the end of Colossus, right? So I was like, yeah, let's just reverse and see if that's forest, because if that's forest, I can finish it, and then I'm pretty much good to go. So I did that first. Saw it was ice, and like looked at my songs. Like, there's Bolero in here. What do I want with Bolero? Well, as in Create and It's Foolish. So let's just leave and focus on the progression I can make. And yeah, worked out.
Yeah, it certainly seems to have.
Alright, and Yoshizor just finishing up Shadow, so just climb and Ganondorf. Ganon fights left for him. Yeah, so I guess, what did you think of the path hints in this particular seed?
I mean, the Colossus one was basically necessary. You needed to know that it was Song of Time, because otherwise I would have not stepped back into water. And then, like, the Phantom Ganon one, the domain, was a little bit confusing because there was a strength and hovers there, and I suppose you needed hovers because there was a key that you needed? Maybe? I think that's it.
It was
because
the strength.
There was 2 strength upgrades available though, right?
But it was the strength for the magic in Spirit.
Yeah, so no, the bomb bag was Sphere 0 in Graveyard, and then the first strength was basically Sphere 1 in Goron City, so that's not the strength that the Path to Phantom Ganon is pointing at. So it has to be hovers. And I'm like 90% sure it was the key logic in Forest that actually required you to do the little hovery do in the block push room and then get your key to climb up. I'm pretty sure, but I can like not 100%.
It was the strength because the magic was behind strength 2 in Spirit. So you needed 2 strengths, and we haven't seen a third.
But you didn't need magic for Forest Temple?
You needed it for the hooks, because one of the keys is hook locked.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. I mean, it could still be either way. Like,
I mean, yeah, it could still be the hovers, but we were watching the keys pretty closely when Yoshi came through, and we think
one of
the
them
hovers weren't necessary.
Courtyard, so one of them was definitely hook locked.
Robo Hollow.
I don't believe that was ever in line with
the key. One key was hook locked. Yep.
Yeah.
Which all hooks were magic locked and magic was strength 2 locked. So yeah, it's a really roundabout silly, but it checks unless there's another magic we never found.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's probably in Ganon's at this point.
As is strength 3 more than likely.
But
I was a bit confused about it's only textures. Like you go and like in if there's like a chest in a fire circle, it's really hard to see. So when I went into Spirit, in the boss key room in Spirit, I actually had to walk up to the thing and look at it closer to see, like, because it's normally the size gives it away. So I actually prefer size over textures. I'm fine with textures being on alongside chest size, but just textures alone is not really that nice. Especially I would assume for VC players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they suffer from a rare disease known as VC eyes, where your sight just gets blurry when you really need it.
Very rare disease.
Sure as well, but that's just because I have that small little part of my brain that's like, it's a big chest, you have to open it, but it's nothing. But the happy chemicals when you open the big chest.
Yep. Happy chemicals.
And that's the honest truth of it.
Yeah. At the end, I was like, I got the item from that cutscene after receiving my last medallion, and I was really confused that I was not receiving the Ganon's boss key because the only seeds I've recently played were League seeds, and that has the 5 med ridge, so you have a 6 med Ganon BK. And I was like standing there for a bit waiting for the Ganon's boss key, and then checked my medallions in the menu. Maybe like I mistracked them or something. I was really confused, and then it dawned on me that the keys to the doors just open. Let's just go.
We're all sitting here like. Devin had to open up and think, am I actually in go mode? Am I really in go mode?
Yeah,
and then, okay,
sometimes when playing a seed, you go back and forth between like being in go mode like a couple times. Like, yeah, I'm in go mode. Oh wait, no, I'm missing this item. So I'm not. But I have this hint, which explains it. But what if that item that I get there is not the item directly, but rather like hammer or letter that unlocks it? And then you go like, in my mind, I went like back and forth like 3 times. Like, am I really in go mode?
Seed bleed and settings bleed are both very.
Yeah, it's not the seed bleed so much. If I play 1 seed a day, my brain is fine. My brain can handle a seed every day. But like 2 seeds a day is rough. But like the settings sometimes, especially if you experiment with a lot of things. Like I played a multi-world on the weekend that had pots and crates and stuff. So like sometimes you just have to adjust for the settings. It's like a lot, like we have a lot more options now with like League and like RSL being a proper thing and Triforce Blitz, and there's so many variations of settings and modes and stuff that back in the day when we just had like the standard weekly or like the tournament settings and that was it. Oh yeah, and Scrubs is also a variance too. So you have like all of these different settings, and that you, if you switch a lot between them, it probably gets easier, but you are going to mess up at some point one of them sooner rather than later. But it keeps your mind fresh. I think that's healthy for the game. So, especially with having like all of these discussions every time with like introducing a new setting, and then there's a lot of people who really dislike it, and some people really like it, and like you can't really make everyone happy with this. But having different options to pick from is really healthy for the game and for the community, I think.
Oh, 100%. And just every single setting they come out with, every single small change that they can make gives you another way you can branch a different setting off and make something interesting and different. Like Triforce Blitz is one of my favorite examples of it, but I mean, we're constantly getting different settings just because different things change.
And people want to try new things as well. And just so we don't forget, GG's Yoshizor finishing in 15th place, 233.41. I do believe he's joining us for an interview right now. Welcome in.
Hello.
Yo, GG's.
GG's. That was fun. I did a lot of mistake during my voting, so that's why I have so bad time, I guess. And I don't know if someone did the water with the iron boots like me, or if everybody skip it, because I know.
What are iron boots?
Yeah,
I've never seen them.
It was the added fishing.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I was thinking about that after Morpha, when a bit Morpha, to have the both key to go to Darklink and all the other stuff on the dungeon. But I don't have the bow when I start to do water, so I was thinking, okay, I'll just wait for the bow, and after that I will go back in water. And I just go with water, forest, and the spirits in one trip. So, and after that I was thinking about the way of the hero, and so the path, and I was forget about the Zoratunic path. So that's it, because the mirror shield was useless, except for Shinroba. So yeah, that's what we got seed, because it was pretty logic, and we don't have a casino seed.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you followed the path correctly, everything was just on the way somewhat.
Yeah.
I think. Except for like the strength in Goron City.
Yeah, this one.
That's like the only one. I wonder if where the third strength is. Like maybe there's one available too.
I don't know. I didn't find the third one.
Yeah, we didn't see one anywhere.
But yeah, it was pretty fun seed for the comeback, because I have a 1 month break, so it's pretty fun to come back and have the chance to be restreamed. So thanks about this.
Yeah, definitely thanks. I totally forgot to mention. Thanks for restreaming.
No, thank you both for being on Restream. It's always fun to watch. And welcome back, both of you.
I think my execution was pretty fine, I guess. I know I can do better, but I can do worse, so I take it. Like I failed like 3 times the PO in Goron City. I was so mad.
Oh, you failed the pod that many times too. Yeah, I had a horrible time with the pod as well. I was like, I threw the first bomb and then it went next to the pod. I threw the second bomb, it went next to the pod. Like, what am I doing? Then I hit the wrong phase. Then I hit another wrong phase. Then I missed the pod entirely again. And I was happy that the bomb refill dropped.
It's so terrible when you fail one time, you fail like 4 times again. It's so terrible. You can just succeed or fail. You cannot do other stuff. But yeah, it was really good seed, and I mentioned the ER dungeon is really nice for the weekly seed. It's more difficult, but I really appreciate that. And I discovered a feature with the heart chest. It's really cute. That's really good. Oh, it's a heart. Let's go.
Heart chests are really cool in
Yeah.
a way when you're like deep in a dungeon and you're looking for health. And you're like, okay, do I need to open small chests now? If you don't have the heart texture, then you don't know. And you're just like opening a lot of chests with like nothing in it. But like if you see there's like a health, there's like a heart chest, then you can just like fill up your health. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun for fire too, because many times I guess some player just delay fire because they don't have any health and open a loft or small chest to have more heart container. But yeah, you don't find this and you get mad because fire is open and you can't do this because you don't have any hearts. But yeah, it's really good for the beginner and for
was there anything interesting in fire? Have we seen fire?
No, I entered fire because fire was in water. So I entered in water. I said, "Oh, fire! No, thank you."
Yeah, no.
And I left. So that's why. And the only one dungeon I can enter GTG in ice. It's the both I can enter. So maybe one was DQ and the other was DC because we didn't find the DQ and DC during the Hunter and Seed.
Ice was in GTG and the Dongos was in ice.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you have a seed with open Deku, and you get a bomb back immediately, but you don't, like, seed the Dongos or Deku at all the entire seed. That was really strange. But it's cool because it mixes things up.
I was scary when I found the Dean's Fire, because I was, okay, I'm in Go mode. Oh no, wait. If it's in ice, I need to find Uto's leather. And I was scared about this, because at this time, Shadow, Ice Cavern, and GTG was the only last dungeon I didn't check. And I was okay, I have 2 chances, find Shadow, and don't need the Uto's leather. Please, let me be in the Go mode.
Yeah. Wait, King Zora skip is allowed, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know. Ah, okay. I don't know, because I was again in the last season. Oh, so okay. It's really powerful, so because it's skip now.
Thank God it didn't come up, dude. That would have been horrible.
Yeah, for sure. Someone find the Uto's letter, or nobody found it?
We didn't see Roto's letter from either of you two.
Okay.
I'm really hoping, just for the awful, that it was on toilet, so someone got baited by Song of Time.
I mean,
I know.
With water being that easily available, you clear water. Like, I don't see like anyone crazy enough to go back to GTG with Song of Time and Iron Boots. And
yeah, but I mean, it is possible that letter is in Ice Cavern in the GTG entrance. Like, that's possible.
Letter is in ice. That's not a sight you see every day.
Yeah, that's something fun that can happen here. Like, Lullaby can be in ice in these settings.
That's
letter
really
can be in ice.
It's really fun it's really good to have a dungeon era. It's more interesting and the logic is totally different. So it's really fun. And anyway, what's the word for the bongo in desert? What's the overboots, right? On the end?
It's Song of Time to get your boomerang to get your dins.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Totally forgot about this, but yeah. Wow. Damn it! We love water.
Yeah, we were saying, like, we have 2 paths that actually intersect here if you're looking at it in that way, but it's kind of hard to keep track of those, and Devin didn't even have the Kokiri Forest to Baronade.
I just missed that hint entirely.
Yeah. So between that and the Song of Time, it's like it was actually all converging on the river chest in Water Temple. But it was easy for us to say that after seeing GTG from both of you. We're like, oh, of course.
So there you complete water to find the Inspire, right?
Yeah, I went back.
I went lucky to find the boomerang.
Yeah, I was so happy about the boomerang. I was what was it? I made sure to full clear Colossus. Like I was gonna check the GTG entrance anyway because I was still looking for Forest Temple. So I crossed and on the way checked the Fairy Fountain, found nothing, and was like, okay, it has to be Song of Time. So after I checked the entrance, which was ice, I went back to water and got the Rang. And by that point, I realized I'm like probably in go mode if Forest Temple is exactly in bottom of the well, which it was. So I was in go mode at the 130 mark, which is pretty good.
I have to admit, Barinat Kirky Frost for Manad destabilized me. Like I don't know why Zoa Tunic, because I was thinking about the scale. Because I don't know, I blow my mind at this point. And okay, I have the scale, but no, the scale was in markets with Richard. So I was thinking about no, so it's the Zoa Tunic. Okay, I go back to water, and I found a key, and in the pillar chest. So I was okay, maybe in Darkling after that. And I found the boomerang. Yeah,
that's like the other way, the other angle to approach this farm from. Like these two hints basically tell you the same story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
So like you can live with like having like forgotten about Song of Time. That hint saved you, I guess.
For sure. And the hint was I don't know where I found the first for Binad. I forgot. Maybe behind the Q3.
I think it might have been River Open Grotto because I think that was the one thing that Devin I know didn't do.
This one. Okay, yeah, no.
So it sounds like we are saying goodbye to these settings for next week. There will be an announcement what the next set of of weekly settings will be. Anything you're hoping for?
Oh, Boss ER.
Boss Shuffle? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Give me Boss Shuffle.
Definitely something spicy, but Boss Shuffle is really funny.
With the pass, that's totally mind-blowing. With the pass, it's totally different.
Yes.
I love Boss Shuffle. I think I played like a handful of Boss Shuffle seeds for fun. Mm-hmm. Also with like some, like on a dev branch was like some entrance shuffle and stuff. So I had like any door or grotto could be a boss. And the amount of times I had to beat Bongo as child is basically 100%. But that's really cool. It's
Phantom Ganon as child.
Cool. Phantom Ganon as child with Boomerang is free. It's so free.
Yeah, I have one time a rice seed with Boss Era and I have a pass for Phantom Ganon and was the armor. I was, what? Why the armor? And I forgot about the Boss Era. I thought, okay, it's in fire. We have Phantom Ganon. Okay, I understand. Yeah. It's so mind-blowing, but it's so interesting. It's a really different gameplay and playstyle in OoT. Just with one setting, we can change all the meta, and it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for the fun of boss random will be fine.
I'm also looking at like I think in terms of like the more established settings like Shop Sanity, Scrub Sanity, Token Sanity. Like we've seen that a bunch in the last couple of years. So I'm looking at the more crazier side of things, like, don't laugh. Well, no, feel free to laugh. I'm thinking like pods or something. The problem with that is the problem with that is like I'm like half serious here because first, that's really wild. That like changes everything.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it also makes, because there's like the Sphere Zero is so big, it makes the seeds significantly longer. Right? And dungeons become more powerful than ever before as well. So, I don't think that's a good idea for weekly settings. Well, you could probably try it, but like, it's pretty risky, I would say.
Yeah, that in a weekly setting would, I mean, if it were with the textures, I can see it being okay.
Yeah, sure.
Because all of the textures that exist for chests exist for pots now, for anyone who's not familiar with this. So you know if it's an item or if it's, you know, a heart or if it's boss key or a small key. Like,
Oh, scout
get
token. You
that.
can barely see those.
Yeah.
You have to pay
yeah.
really close attention. Yeah, but like other than like the crazy stuff that got introduced in like the last half a year or so, I think we've seen pretty much everything already. So like maybe it's like a sweet combination that we haven't discovered or something, or maybe some form of additional entrance rando, but like
More entrance.
that's also
Yeah.
see, you can't put that on weeklies either. Like dungeon entrance rando is fine because it's very limited, but like throw grottos into the mix or something, or even mixed pools, like oh no one is gonna do that. And don't get me started on fucking overworld shuffle. No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yoshi, I have one more very important question for you.
Listen.
What is your cat's name?
Oh, it's cool, like a school kid.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Every time I stream, she's annoying. He come have some cuddles. It's. I think he's jealous. She's jealous, but I have attention on other thing than her. So she come up
Yes,
every
my dog's the
time.
same way. I get it.
Cats are like that. I can confirm.
So yeah, it's funny. Now she's sleeping. I'm done with the stream, so now she's sleeping. But yeah, I love my cats. I love it.
Well, she was super cute when we
Yeah,
noticed
thanks.
her. That's all the questions I have. Hollow, do you have anything, or do either of the runners have any like final thoughts they want to share?
Nothing from me.
Nothing.
That was super entertaining. The paths were really complex, but it was really fun to watch, so I've got nothing.
I'm good too, except for like thanks again for putting me on restream, and yeah, let's just see where this game takes us in the future.
Yeah. Thank you both again. Their links are in chat. Go follow Daredevin and Yoshizor. Super fun to watch you today. Join Discord. Thanks again to our trackers, Shy and Lady Draco, Jimbo, our restreamer, who I think probably has something to say,
I believe so.
and Hollow for joining me on comms.
Well, thank you for joining me as well. Honestly, like I've said multiple times, super hyped to be able to come with you finally.
Yeah, it was great. I was glad we finally made it here. Did Jimbo AFK at the end of stream?
No,
SMH.
I'm here. It's just, you know, anything I have to say isn't really important anyway. But, you know, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, big thanks to all of you, everyone on the team, for putting on a good show. Really appreciate you dedicating your time to the restream. And taking a look at our schedule here, it looks like we may or may not have a Minish Cap Randomizer weekly race. I think it's still pending volunteers. That was scheduled for 5 p.m. UTC time. But it looks like we also have a Skyward Sword race, the Wing Clash any % tournament, scheduled for 9 p.m. UTC. So keep an eye out for that. And if you would like to volunteer to help us and to join the CSR team, go ahead and click that link in chat under the volunteer command and fill out the application with your desired role, and it'll be submitted for review. And looking at the runners, I went through the list, and all of our runners were either in go mode or streams were lagging, so we're kind of just going to cut here. I'm not going to have a raid target. But I hope you all enjoyed, and hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time here on Zelda Speedruns.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.